Good afternoon, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Non-League to Premier League. It is Friday. I hope this finds you well. My, oh my. Well, we're gearing up for the weekend, and hopefully it's going to be a good one. Still not feeling brilliant, folks, so at the minute we're just going to stick to the one game on the live com. Got a lot to catch up on. You was last with us for the 1-1 result with Rotherham. We went on a run of form which has been pretty sensational, but we've got some draws that maybe we shouldn't have, in terms of we've actually probably dropped points. Played Oxford, we drew 2-2. Oxford actually went 2-0 up in the first half. They had 3 shots on target in the first half, and they scored 2 of them. We chased the game, we got a result out of it, but when you look at how we played, we really should have picked up 3 points there. We then went to Plymouth. We drew 2-2 away with them. Have to say, whereas we dropped points against Oxford, we probably picked up points against Plymouth, honestly. Really, really tight game, but they were slightly the better side. Then, Charlton. Charlton were top of the league at this point when we played them, and we absolutely decimated them. I told you that once this team clicked properly, we'd be in good stead. We seem to be getting there now. We've switched from the 4-3-3 back to the 4-2-3-1, but we're using the 4-3-3 when we go ahead, and we're also using it defensively when we're coming up against strong teams. Not in this league, but in like the cup competitions, and also if we've got a lead in a league game with like 15-20 minutes to go, and it's a real tight game, I've been dropping everybody back, which is something I don't normally do, but I've learnt this season that we've got to defend leads where we are. Then on to the Papa John's Trophy. We beat Stevenage 4-0, no problem. Then Newport County. They were top of the league when we played them. We absolutely decimated them. 3-1. Some really, really good goals in this one. Dion McGee's especially was nice. Atete got onto the ball. The amount of running that lad does is ridiculous. And as you can see again, by far the better team. So we are heading into today's game in scintillating form. We drew 1-1 with Preston. That was a very fair result. There's not much to say on it, really. You know, we were literally even Stevens, so I can't complain there. We beat the MK Dons 2-1 away from home. That was a massive result for us. They were 6th in the league at the time. We were 12th. We then beat Colchester. They were 4th. Little bit lucky with the Colchester result, honestly, because it was a very even game. It was more a case of we took our chances, they didn't take theirs. And then we'd just gone to Rochdale, at Scotland, obviously. We won 3-0. Really, really good result. And on the back of that then, if we go into the League One, I know that we've been going through that in quite some detail. We are 3 points behind Coventry, up top. 1 point behind second place Rotherham, who have played a game more than us. And we're looking really good. Are we going to stay in the playoff positions? I really don't think so. We've hit this vein of very good form, and long may it continue, but you know that it's not always going to do so, is it? But we are unbeaten now in 10 games since that Sunderland defeat, and every game we've played, we've been holding our own. We really look good. So I'm excited. Obviously a local derby today as well against Coventry. Massive, massive clash because they're top of the table. If we beat them, we leapfrog them. And we've played the same amount of games. So here's hoping for a good result. Let's run the intro, folks. Right then, so here we are now at the game at home at the Bank Stadium, of course, the game just before we play Coventry. So, we have got then Felipe in goal. He's got a little bit of a knock, but he's okay to play today. We've got youngster Kevin Beard on the left side because both Sam Stewart and Tristan Cover are injured, which is a bit of a nightmare, but we'll deal with it. Then got Gilchrist and Piggott at the back, which is really good. Hughes on the right-hand side. Osborne comes into midfield because we've got a little bit of an injury crisis going on there as well. We then have, of course, Reece Cole, Dion McGee, Jordan Cox and Joe Sparrow right behind Keon Atete. hopeful of a really good result today, guys. So let's fingers crossed that we can get the job done against Coventry here and go top of the league. It's going to be a tight one. Coventry, a very, very good side. Just come down from the Championship as well, so they're looking to bounce straight back up. We're obviously looking to see if we can perform a miracle and do 3 back-to-back promotions. It's very, very unlikely, but the form that we're in at the moment, I wouldn't count it out, but at the same time, I wouldn't get your hopes up either. Right then, so into the game we go. Very, very early on, we go straight above Rotherham on goal difference, just as it being 0-0. Beard with the throw-in and really poor. Doesn't find anybody. Reece Cole does pick it up, though. Back to Gilchrist and Cole. Out wide to Hughes. He's got Cox in support. Finds him. Lovely ball inside. Lovely ball back outside. Lovely football here. And Atete heads over the bar. Really should have made the most of that kind of chance there. Dominating possession in the early days, but not really making any headroad with it. So it's all obviously midfield possession, but playing well. Osborne with the throw-in and finds Sparrow. Sparrow goes round his man really nicely. I thought he was going to take an effort on. Cole spreads it back out wide. The youngster gets it in. Oh, Jordan Cox, that's got to be. Come on! Yes! 1-0 to the Moors. 5th goal of the season for Jordan Cox. He's really coming into his own lately. Really nice ball here from Cole to Beard. Beard's ball does find Cox. Lovely link-up play between the two of them. And that was a really nice finish, guys. My oh my, we're looking good at the moment. We're not unbeatable. We're far from it. Most of our games have been close. But we're looking like a solid League One team. If we go up into the Championship, I half think that'd be a nightmare at the moment with how we are. Because I think we're just solid League One. Mid of the pack kind of thing. Oh, Cox here then on this right hand side. I was going to carry on then, but I want to make sure we don't miss anything here. Beard again and on the left hand side. Youngster's got a lot on his plate today. Poor pass again. Walker does collect the ball. He's 1-on-1. He goes past Jordan Piggott. Felipe makes the save. Piggott there was near. Well, he was caught flat-footed. He absolutely done him. That's not good for us as Bashiru then gets the ball in. Wilmot can't beat Gilchrist in the air. Comes back out as far as Scott. Wilmot again and the chance breaks down. So, we're looking good value for our lead at the moment. It's a 1-0 lead, which is obviously the scary part about it. McGee on the ball. Bashiru intercepts over the top for Atete. Can't get it. Walker's there. He's got 3 on him, but passes it back in support to Papaiga. Oh, he's got options on there, and you've got to be disappointed. Felipe then. What was that? Oh my word. Felipe there. I mean, he's still unhappy with us, by the way. I forgot to mention that. He's missed training a couple of times, and he's put in a transfer request, which we've declined. I do think in January we might look to move him on and bring in another goalkeeper. A shame because he's a really good young prospect, but we can't have somebody playing in the squad who's just not going to pull his weight. I am slightly concerned here that on the back of the first half, Coventry were actually pushing forward and were looking the better team. Power then with the corner. Wilmot's there, and that's a great. Oh, he didn't save it. He went over the bar. I thought that Felipe actually got a hand on that, and he didn't. So we're coming up to the 60-minute mark now. We're going to start looking to make some changes, surely, if we can. I don't want to go too defensively with a 1-0 lead, but I think it's coming up to that time where we're going to have to make changes and we're going to have to try and defend it. Because this is what I was saying before, if we drop 2 points here now, effectively against Coventry, it's not the end of the world. They're a great, great side, and a draw against them is a very good result. But if we can hold on to the 1-0, then that really would be something. We're going to have to bring Jamie Osborne off. Dixon Bonner's going to come in. We've made all 3 substitutions. Drop back into the wing play customs. No, that's not right. And that's not right. Thank you very much. So they're the changes that we make. Then Bonner comes in at the base of midfield. Wilson out on that left-hand side. And Stewart on the left for youngster Kevin Beard. Obviously, Stewart's just coming back to full health himself. So we hope that he doesn't pick up a knock in these last 18 minutes. Really want to consolidate this victory here. if we can. Big ask. Coventry played much better in the end of the first half, and they come on a little bit in the second half, but there's not been many highlights. Way things stand then, we will be second, not top, so Preston have got a better goal difference than us, and the league is looking very, very close. Come on! So, there we have it. 1-0 to the Moors. We held on really well. I've got to say there, well done lads, that was a great win for us. And we are in fantastic form. We have to be the form team in the league at the moment. And, I mean, we're sat second, 16 games in. Obviously a long way to go. But we're 18 points clear of the drop. We're only expected to fight against relegation this season. Again, don't forget, we're not supposed to be anywhere near where we are. If we can finish in the playoff places, great. I still think that we may end up finishing 10th or 11th once the season gets kind of everybody on a level keel. But we're in good form. And just maybe, if we keep in the good form and we keep morale high in the squad, we might actually be looking at Championship football next season. I don't know how it's going to go. I really don't. Thank you for your support, guys. Don't forget to drop a like if you have made it to the end of the video. It's really, really important in terms of me getting found by other people as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. I upload on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. Have a fantastic week, guys. Thank you very much. And by week, I mean weekend. Bye-bye.